Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is a message for the collective for the next 7 days. The kingdom of heaven has opened its gates. That means I hear the word rapture. Many will disappear, you see. But how are they disappearing? From what I'm understanding right now, on the spot, is we partially completed some soul contracts with some people and fully with others. That doesn't mean, indeed, a full separation from some. Correctly said is we are going to separate from old versions of ourselves reflecting back to us through other people. It is going to be emotional. I feel the wave coming off of me. If I start crying, you already know. If you have been watching my channel so far, you have to hold my hand. We have to support each other, right? There is a shift in perspective happening over the next 7 days. Oh my goodness, collective. There is a shift in perspective happening, but it's not... I'm not going to lie to you. This doesn't feel easy. For some of us, it is going to feel intense. Yet, if we are present in our bodies, we can move through it easily. If we are present in our bodies, we can move through it easily. What else? There is a change in direction here. I'm seeing a plane taking a certain route, and then almost like very interesting, almost like changing the direction while en route. But what is of significance here is, you know how when you are in the plane, it doesn't seem to you, you don't feel that things are moving that fast. But if you are not in the plane, and if you think about it, how can someone get from one continent to another just in a matter of hours? It's quite spectacular, right? There is an idea here for us, collective, that things will move fast, will move quickly. They are already in motion. They are already in motion. So the collective is already in motion regarding a shift in perspective, regarding a decade or more of struggling. For some, it's lifetimes. At the end of this road, it is celebration. There will be reasons to celebrate, but let's not jump ahead of ourselves just yet. It is important to know that at the end of this path, of this road, we will definitely see how all was worth it. Yet, as we move through this passage towards the end of it all, towards the end of this path, we have to make sure we are really present in our body. And we are not going to let the emotional body take over us in these last days before resurrection. The resurrection of Christ in us, partially or fully. You see, a meaning of being taken to the heavens as you are, physically speaking, with your body being taken to the heavens, is your body is aligned with Christ consciousness. Correctly said, your body is full of golden light. You live from wisdom, not from intuition any longer. Although the intuition will still be there, the wisdom is that which will take place, because there is nothing new that you have to acquire this lifetime. Interesting, very interesting. How come? I need a little bit of more information here. How come? That is a change in direction that you don't see coming. Some of us we are so full of light codes that we don't even realize it yet. And so even if we wish for more, we need outlets to, oh my God, interesting, to push out this knowledge we acquired, this whatever we hold within. And you might feel pushed by life to take this, again, this change in direction, to take a different route, to go somewhere, to do something, so you can push out of your system that which you have acquired. We have collective too. We are embarking here on a new journey where we will find an outlet eventually, or multiple, to put out there the light codes we have acquired until now. If we don't do that, our life will be, spiritually speaking, I believe what I'm getting here is we will be pushed out of our comfort zone. Interesting. Okay, that's that. So, over the next 7 days, all this will come into perspective in one way or another. A new door will open, a new outlet. Maybe you already knew about this outlet for you to practice your codes, to practice your wisdom. But it will become very obvious to you that that is the path to take. It is almost like a bright light coming straight to your eyes, straight to your face. Here, this is it, this is it. You might still feel a little bit of resistance in your body, and that is normal. You see, there are many light workers on the planet that are moving around this time around. I'm seeing a whole lot of planes moving around the planet, and this is exactly the topic of it. Spreading light codes where they need to be grounded. That is the next step for us, the light workers. Okay. So where are you being called? Where are you being called? I know where I am called. Well, I think I know. Druid, hold the space. You will find comfort in, do you see this is you, collective? Old, wise, here just to be a traveler. No, I don't want to say here just to be a traveler, but this is the to be wise is what's being emphasized. You are here to be the wise one. This one is what's emphasized also: stag, trust and thrive. Trust and thrive, and the worst is now behind you. The worst is now behind you. You can rest assured that the worst is now behind you and everything is going to be okay. I don't think you are aware of the magnitude of the changes that are around, that are on the horizon because of the moves you are about to make. But let's focus a little bit on the practical side of what the next 7 days have in store for us. What is actually going to happen. Virgo energy. Practicality, details. So we talked about this profound shift in perspective, which comes as a result of a profound healing. But there is more. There is this is why it might feel intense, and this is why we have to be present in our bodies, because we are being worked upon, if you want, by millions of angels, is what I hear. In different places of our being, different corners of our being, different corners of our psyche are being fixed, if you want. What is the word? Are being repaired. And I'm seeing us telling these beings mercy. And in the past message I've got this mercy word in one of the piles. So we are going to thank one of these beings in French, seems like, merci. Well, in my language is we say the same. It's like a very friendly way of saying thank you, merci. But I'm getting it more in a French way for a reason or another. Lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. You see, this is who you are at your core. With lady, enjoy. I'm seeing here new connections or connections being formed. I'm seeing somehow, although this is you, collective, this is also this is someone that's mirroring back to you, in you, and these are beautiful energies, you see. I'm not sure what this one here is doing. I think we talked about it a little bit, but there is more about it, maybe. We will see. But there is someone here, a connection, or multiple connections are coming into you, towards you, collective. And beautiful connections, strong. And now our stag here comes into perspective. Divinely guided. Connections that are divinely guided, guys. And you know how it feels? It feels like the chosen ones are coming together. This it's very magical what I feel here. It feels like big, powerful, beautiful, stoic souls are just vroom, vroom. There is such a powerful vibration coming together coming home, coming back home to one another. You might feel like someone here is your home. You might feel at home with another. And probably over the next 7 days, this might be, all that I'm saying here is what is happening energetically, but also might be initiated physically, because we were talking about practicality here, over the next 7 days. The stag is someone, a spirit, a being, over the next 7 days, indeed, for some. That they have a very tough exterior. They might have a tough exterior, but on the inside they are, they have a whole lot of light, and their core is, it's almost like their core was closed. They have a whole lot of layers of light, but their core was closed. And the core, to me, if you ask, is exactly the connection we have with unity consciousness. Correctly said, it is the portal through which we connect with God, and through that we feel we can put ourselves in the shoes of another. So this is what is opening for this guy or girl, this person, stag. But nonetheless, okay, they have this tough exterior because the core that was closed, the layers in between are light. You look at them, they look at you. They might be in a whole lot of pain because this core is opening. And as I was mentioning, there is a change in perspective through a healing. This person, this is the healing they might entertain, they might undergo in order to live their mission now, this next chapter of their light worker life, right? And yes, indeed, their mission is about to begin, and they might have this tough exterior just because of the pain they feel inside. They might have come out, the stag here, they might have come out of a relationship or of a situation, maybe, yeah, a family, a job, a business, where some leaves might have been green, but the whole forest is on fire right now. The whole forest, whoa. Know when to set your world on fire. The whole forest was so ready to shed, or what is this? 1 second, guys, bear with me. Oh, such a beautiful one. They are also ready to shed those horns, antlers, right? That's how you call them in English. They are ready to shed those, but those were only ready to be, there is so many things that are playing out in the same time, Jesus Christ. So those antlers are ready to be shed, to become a new student of life. They almost like they exhausted a chapter of their life where they were, or they still are. It's done. They are done with it. They are ready to move in a new direction, to become a new student of life. And as they do that, they have that the core, the vroom, vroom, the portal, the core of their being is opening up. It's a lot happening to this person, and it's important for you to know that. It's important for you to know that. This might be someone that, again, is about to show up in your life. Or who is this spirit? Who is this God? Put yourself for a second in their shoes. Oh my God. Who? No. If you put yourself for a second in their shoes, you are going to cry an ocean of tears probably. Put yourself for a second in their shoes. Oh my God. This is such a strong individual, you guys. This person, whoever they are in your life, or they will be. Man, such... We should hold each other's hands, collective. I'm not sure through what every single one of you resonating with these messages are going through, but you are so strong and you are such a gentle giant and you can do so many things. And whoever this stag is, you really need to be really anchored in God, man. God does that. You should be so proud of yourself, because you are just a mirror of this stag, for sure. For sure. Oh God. It's time to shed the antlers and to become a student of life. Oh my God, you guys. Whew. What else? 22 on the timer. 22:02. 222. Autumn. Yes, the forest was ready to be shed. It was like it was fall. Fall, the falling. Fall. All the forest was dry. Oh my God, you guys. Release the old and rest. Yes, exactly. Look at that. Release the old and rest. You know how... We don't even know, you guys. You, light workers, if that... You don't even know that you hold so many lives on your shoulders. You hold so many lives on your shoulders just by who you are. And when the time comes for you to change direction, it is so hard, right? It is so hard. Hold the space, Druid. It is so important to hold space for another. And I'm getting this message in multiple ways. It is so important to hold space for another light worker or being that does this kind of work, which is huge. And it is so important to I'm not sure if I'm getting this correctly, but I'm going to put it out there and I'm going to wait to be corrected if that's not right. Some of us, all of us are meant to have big businesses in order to offer jobs. Okay. In order to offer jobs to many. But these big businesses, they have to be built in a correct manner, you guys. Maybe this is where all of us or some of us are heading towards. We need to build from scratch a new paradigm, a new world, right? Man. And God will help, God will provide, like always, if this is true, right? Which I feel like it is. But really, that's why I release the old and rest, because now when I'm thinking about what I have been through and looking behind, it's hard, man. It's so hard. These archons, or how do you want to call them, these dark powerful forces, they have been so far between us and others, which we were meant to come together and maybe build these businesses with. And what are these archons? These are powerful dark forces within us, outside of us, between us, around us. Powerful forces at play, right? And not that God couldn't intervene and do something, but there are so many factors involved. We don't know. We don't even know, right? And it's easy to say, where was God, or where is God? God knows better always. God knows better always. But this is what I'm being told. This is what I'm being told that is going to change through us. Shifting perception, moving through the world, releasing these codes that we have in us. We are destroying, releasing these archons, these psychopathic energies, sociopathic, sticky, muddy energies. This is what is happening. There are many people in the world struggling. You know that, collective, already. And you give them hope with your, whatever you're about to do here. You will raise the vibration of the planet. And I know that some people are not agreeing with this terminology, but this is a real thing, you know. When I'm down and I ask angels, please raise my vibration, because man, I'm drowning. In the next second, I feel better. That's all that it takes. Please raise my vibration. I feel better. Immediately I feel better. You know? So you, angel, saint, light worker, with your purpose and mission, you will change the world. You are changing the world. Trust and thrive. Trust and thrive. And on the other side of this story now, we are being taken towards the student. And I believe this tag is all of us now. More in others than in some is what I hear. But the point here is, once we shed the antlers, once the stag sheds, this sounds like a prophecy really, once the stag sheds the antlers and becomes the student again, more likely like a golden retriever again, there is so much happiness they embody. Our stag here, they didn't even know how much they were carrying on their shoulders. You might be someone, or this energy is of someone, might be an example, might be a reality for someone, but imagine that you are a light worker. Imagine you are one. And you have a big business, but maybe this big business that you built, a huge empire, doesn't function as God would want it to function. And it functions in old ways, the old ways maybe of your own being. The old ways of your own being. And so you changed. You changed so much that you feel the weight of that which was built every single day. You wanted to improve, maybe. You desperately look for ways to improve the situation. You pray. You wish to manifest a partner that like you in business, I assume, and that doesn't happen. Again, there are multiple here factors involved, but the time is coming where you have to let go of this empire. You have to let go of it. The planet shifts vibration, the planet says now is the time, and you just have to let go of it. Boom. I want to cry again. Ay, collective. What else, God? What else should we? The shamans are here, the angels are here, the saints are here. All the beings of the world are here to pray with us for what's to come for the planet, you guys. Whoa. And you know what? Every single one of us, we had blockages so far that was holding us back, right? It wasn't time yet. It just wasn't time yet. It's almost like, yes, again, we have to keep in mind that many factors had to align over the planet in order for us to release some more of these blockages, or to just to begin our mission here fully on planet Earth. I'm not being corrected, nor I'm being said that this is what I feel. Well, I'm getting a huge smile, so. The Spy Master, knowledge and distrust. And we have another raven. We have two ravens on the table. This one has a key and a North Star, or a star just. The Spy Master, knowledge, distrust. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God, you guys. This is information. Okay, God, how do you want me to say this? You tell me, and I'm going to say exactly how you want me to say it. Every single one of us, we were asked to let go of people in our lives that we knew it's time to let go of. We profoundly knew. Maybe we weren't given, but maybe we did. Maybe we were given all the information about why we have to let go of them, about why we have to change direction, about if it's dangerous or not to have them in our lives. The door that you are about to step through wouldn't have opened with the spy masters in your life. Knowledge, distrust. I hear that's why so many false starts, false beginnings, right? Collective. With the hand here, it's almost like I'm seeing the hand of Jesus saying, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Or this can be indeed a whole lot of timelines that they just play. You might feel confused, again, this confusion and fog. I really don't know what path to choose. Well, just because there was still some contracts here to be closed, some doors to be shut off, right? Better said, we still needed to close some doors within ourselves towards these people, because yes, they can still be around us, they can still ask us questions, they can still try to say one thing or another, we can still respond, but what we need to close or to let go of is that version of ourselves that would say yes to their misbehavior. That's what that is. Wow. Wow, you guys. It does so much. It is so healing to really try to understand someone in your life, to really want to see or to know how it is to be in their shoes. That makes, guys, I cannot stress this enough, how healing is that. How healing is that. You know, there are some people that say they want to be there for you, but they cannot just yet. They cannot just yet. They say they want to be there for you, but they know they can't. And because in some cases and they might even hold you back because of their immaturity. Let's pull more cards. A whole lot over the next 7 days, collective. It is major, it is beautiful, it is happening. What I'm being shown here over the next 7 days is, collective, we were trying to share our load of information, of light codes with other people in our lives, but they were not qualified to do the work we are doing just yet, or maybe they will never be. That load that we shared, those information, light codes, subconsciously mostly, maybe here, indeed, yeah, subconsciously. Okay, judgment day. What is this? Those light codes are coming back home, coming back to us. So you see, it's almost like you are like a giant with all this, like Santa, right? With all these light codes in your energy field now. You are heavy with your energy, and I'm envisioning really a bee with a whole lot of honey, if you want, a queen bee with a whole lot of honey, and you just have to give that honey away. You have to share that now. How are you going to do it? A path is going to be shown. A door is going to open. An outlet is going to be given to you. Judgment Day, Judgment Day. Yeah. There is nothing here to be worried about. Almost like we are not going to be judged because that happened, because we gave these light codes away. But that's why now, you see, we gave those light codes away because of parts of us that were unhealed at the moment. Now that's healing. Now you know. Now we know better. We do better. White Witch, WW, be the light, WW. White Witch, be the light. Let's pull more. First one. Mountain, stand your ground. Only a mountain can stop an ocean. A mountain can stay in an ocean. There is a connection here between the element of earth and the element of water. Only a mountain can stop an ocean. Lord, take charge with authority. What am I getting here? With these three cards that I just pulled, you guys, I'm really getting again a whole lot of... This is what it is. The message repeats itself. We are in the midst of these healings. A whole lot is happening within ourselves, collective, and as these little portals in us, little sides of self that would betray us, right? So far, we let go of them. We shed skin. We heal. There is so much, like, we take charge with authority. It's almost like we cannot see where should I take charge. What should I take charge towards? What should I do? What is the path? What is this? What is that? That's the... message. The assassin, ruthlessness, conviction. I didn't get the message. I received the vision, but it was a very abstract one. What do you mean? Life will take you places where you can ascend, or better said, where you can live your life to your highest potential. And if you don't listen, things here might happen. Some interferences, some you are not going to feel fulfilled, different events that will try to help you change course in one way or another. The witch, wow, white witch and the witch. So we have two ravens of significance, and now we have white witch and the witch. Experimentation, rebellion. Two more. The herald, small regrets, longing. And the founder, foundations, community. If, for example, I'm seeing the sun and the moon on the table, you see up here, again, they showed up, I think, in the last message, now they are showing up again, the sun and the moon. If you are coming, collective, from a journey, a chapter of your life, a job, a relationship, a business, where you just had to shed a lot over there, you had to let go of it. There is a feeling here that you might want to jump immediately into doing something else, into building something new, into getting into a new relationship, maybe even, I don't know. It doesn't feel very much romantic, like you would want to jump in another relationship. It feels more like you want to build something right away. You want to build something right away. What else can this be? Yes, it's almost like you want to pick up the pieces and to try to build again, but you are still releasing that which belongs to the past version of self, to the past, and so somehow you still have to wait a little bit longer. You have to rest a little bit here. There is a need to rest after this ending or transition. Experimentation, rebellion. Yes, rest, wait, stillness. Stay in stillness, quiet. Allow it to live your life completely. The past, old ways of doing things, old ways of thinking. The old is being replaced with something new. God will place in your subconscious mind a new piece of information here, collective. I hear this piece of information that will be placed in your subconscious mind, in your being, will explain you how to create a pyramid, a bridge. We can call it a bridge, but it looks like a pyramid, a triangle, between what was at the beginning of times and what is the newness that God wants to see on earth. And I heard that's how the pyramids were built. Yeah. The founder, foundations, community, the founder. What was at the beginning of time and what the newness that God wants to see on earth, you guys. Many moons will pass until the city of light will be built, they say, but what they don't know is that the city of light was always between them. White Witch. WW. And another W with the witch from the second card. WWW, World Wide Web. Huh. Traveling, light workers traveling. Seeding light codes. Interesting, interesting, yeah. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. By the end of this week we'll feel a little bit shaky, but we will stay rooted and grounded. We will be rooted and grounded, and by the end of this week we will be ready. The collective is going to be ready for the new adventure, for the new student life, however that applies to every each one watching. I know now is what we say. Earth Guardian, I know now. Hand over the heart. I know now. Some somatic healing might help us. The battery is about to die. I'm going to change it. I'll be right back. So, as I was saying, somatic healing. Definitely seeing that. The emphasis here is very much placed on the prefrontal cortex. That's how you call it. And with a little bit of somatic healing, that's going to help us stay rooted and grounded. Let's pull more cards. Let's see what else over the next 7 days. Big things are happening, guys. Big things are happening. Mercury, think, learn, network, and communicate. And again, Yang, which is masculine energy. Sun, again, masculine energy. Spirit here emphasizes the fact that we should not jump into something new just yet. Collective. What is this something new? If something is crumbling, don't try to pick up the pieces and rebuild it. If something is crumbling, let it go away. And rest or meditate. Stillness, quiet. Don't rebuild. Don't do it. Not now. Not now. Yang is action, proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Think, learn, network, and communicate. Aries, independence, bravery, and passion. Mars energy. Mars and Venus. I know they are together right now, right? Mars and Venus on the skies. There is something astrologically happening. I don't know why I said that. I'm not getting much about it, but yes, Aries. Aries, first house. Ooh. Someone here is transcending the first house, indeed. And what is the first house all about? Head? The head? The sense of self? The I? Also, there is something here, maybe Aryan energy in reverse would be a little bit immature. There is, yes, this is what's dying in many of us, you guys. We have a sense of immaturity in us, Aries in reverse, which is we are transcending it. Ooh, I feel chills. This way of really jumping from one thing to another, or taking unnecessary action really quick, rushing through life or through a certain something here. That's not how it's done. That's not how, it's not working for us anymore. It's not. We're done with it. The other side of the spectrum is Capricorn in reverse, which can take decades to take a step on the mountain. Correctly said, I guess the idea here is don't go into extremes. Don't try not to go into extremes. You see, it is very important to be present. Again, the idea of being present in our lives, in our body, in the experience itself. Whatever is crumbling here, we have to let it crumble. Don't pick up the pieces. Be present. Don't take action, but don't delay in taking action either. That's a sign of maturity. And when the discernment comes into the picture also, when to take action, when to take the next step. And that might not be what you think. Aquarius, originality, philanthropy. Okay, I get the idea. Philanthropy and progressive imaginings. Don't go to the extremes here, but be present in your body and see what works for you. Discernment. Oh, discernment. See what works for you, because what works for you in a certain situation would not work for another, and what works for another would not work for you in a similar situation. Yep. Venus, look at that. I stopped. I didn't want to pull cards from this deck any longer. I guess I should take it, should I? I can leave it there. Okay, we can leave it there. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Sagittarius energy, but Aries also again, more fire. Winter, take care of your needs. In reverse. Your needs will be taken care of by the divine. With Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. You will be sent here some snippets of the reality which is about to manifest for you. So don't rush into anything. Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Wow, yes, you guys, be graceful in movement and action. I think this is the summary of all these ideas of don't go into extremes, be present. The good news is all of us are going to make it in time. This is what I'm being told. All of us are going to make it in time. And not that we are going to be perfect in our movement and actions here, but we are getting here a whole lot of support, divine support, you guys, a whole lot of beings of light here are not going to let us fall or make a bad move or a move too late, later than we should have, or out of our own sense of authenticity. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect, in reverse. Take time to relax your body. Take time just to be, and to be as relaxed as you can. Because that's when you get the direction, the clarity. That's when you will see where to go, what to do, when to do. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. What you seek is seeking you, but also the message with this card is what is yours. How is that saying? What is yours will find you if it's meant to be. What is yours will find you if it's meant to be. Summer, bask in joy and light. Wise one, grow within your current situation. And I'm going to stop with this deck. I feel like I pulled half a deck. I feel like I have to pull a whole lot of cards today. Interesting. Yes, guys, in someone's case also, maybe in everyone's case, you will feel here guided to take, maybe you are going to receive information that will bump heads with another type of information. Like, for example, I'm seeing here all these spirit guides. I see again a raven or a crow, a black panther, an owl, and a deer. And the black panther says, go do that or take this direction, and the raven says, no, go in that direction. And then the little baby deer says, no, go straight ahead. And then the owl says, it will come, the information will come. So do you see how it's a lot here happening? And so that goes hand in hand with the healing that's going to take place in us. So hold still, hold your ground. More correctly said, when you will know, you will know. You will definitely know. You will have a strong sense of knowing what to do, however it applies to you in your situation. Why do we have summer and grow within your current situation? The same message apply, indeed. What I just said, it applies here with these two cards. Wise one. You definitely become wiser. Collective. The collective becomes wiser for sure. The aspirant, ambition, diligence, setbacks. This to me looks like the Hierophant. The patron, mentorship, finances. Again, do you see the same idea with these two keys? Two keys. What is all this about? A path was blocked. Collective. A path was blocked, and there is again the need of releasing the antlers. Also, releasing the antlers came with a stubbornness, which again is related to that immature spirit in us. Oh. But do you see how these two keys here, they penetrate the hand? Reminds me of Jesus on the cross. When it's time to let go of something and we don't want to let go of it, it becomes so painful that we are forced to let go of it. Yes, we are. For sure, it doesn't feel good when we are forced to let go of it, but just the images I'm being given, they are so funny. It's like it looks like a cartoon in my mind's eye. Yes, you guys. So it doesn't matter what you're going through at the moment. It is painful. It is acknowledged. You are being seen. But in due time, man, how much happiness is on the horizon just because you let go of this. You are letting go here of something that's pretty hard and pretty painful, but sooner, in due time, whatever that means, you guys. With the timing, I have an issue. In due time, and I'm speaking to many people, so you know that means so many things. Something will replace it, and you'll be, because I'm seeing here your guides, some angels, angelic beings, just taking this book and hitting. They take the book and they're like, let go, forcing us to let go of something, and we're like, no, but eventually we're letting go of it, and then we are sad and we are on our way towards this new path, new chapter, and then boom, all the good things are coming up, and the angels are like, I told you so, God. Like, how many times I told them, how many times I told him or I told her. Jesus Christ. The runaway, secrets, running from problems. Ooh. Someone is going to let go of something or someone in the collective by the divine will help you open your eyes to people around you. This can be a workplace, this can be a relationship where they really don't take accountability for nothing. You will see the immature spirit in them. It's going to be reflected back to you, in a sense. You have to let go. The sailor, new influences, wanderlust. This to me looks like new horizons. Oh, this card comes with a warmth of sorts. Hmm. Venus, here you go. Give and receive love, find value and see beauty. Okay. As a final message, what I'm getting is we are just being refined like this pearl well enough to return home, to return to true love, to begin again, maybe in love as well. I'm getting in love. I'm getting new family units to begin new family trees, because that is the foundation of the City of Light. Thank you very much for being here, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye-bye.